The day my John Deere rolled over Karen's shiny Bentley, crushing chrome and pride under its tires, her furious screams echoed across the green fields beneath the open blue sky. I'll never forget the morning I stepped out to feed my cattle and saw a shiny Bentley sprawled across my barn door. Its chrome glittered in the sunlight, the tires still spotless, and standing right beside it, Karen, the queen of our HOA, with that smug grin of hers. But that day, she wasn't just blocking a barn, she was declaring war. My name's Tom. This land isn't just dirt to me, it's family heritage. My father built this barn with his own hands, and my grandfather taught me to mend fences here. But Karen and her HOA friends, they came from the city with clipboards, granite countertops, and rules that don't belong in farmland. She hated my barn, my rooster, even the smell of my hay. To her, my life's work was just an inconvenience. Her attacks started small. My rooster crowed too early, my hay bales were too close to the property line, the tractors made too much noise. She even asked me once to cover my hay bales because they were an eyesore. I told her if she wanted, I could put curtains on my cows too. Karen wanted more than just a nitpick. She wanted me gone. I heard her whispering at board meetings, suggesting my land could be sold for a new development. She saw my barn as clutter, my tractors as noise, and my entire farm as nothing more than an obstacle to her vision of a perfect neighborhood. When I saw that Bentley blocking my barn door, I knew it wasn't just bad parking. It was a message, her way of choking my farm at the throat. Without that barn, my tractor couldn't move, my cattle couldn't be fed. And she stood there sipping her latte, daring me to do something. I asked her one last time to move the car. She smirked and said my tractor could take a break. That laugh of hers, sharp and cruel, told me she wasn't just blocking a barn. She was mocking my entire way of life. I even called the sheriff, but they shrugged it off as a civil issue. Karen lowered her glasses and grinned like she'd already won. That was the moment I realized if the law wouldn't help me, I'd have to solve this the farm way, with steel and horsepower. I walked to the shed and opened the doors. There stood my John Deere, green, strong, loyal. My father's voice echoed in my head. On a farm, problems are solved with steel, sweat, and horsepower. That was the moment I knew exactly what I had to do. As I started the engine, the roar rolled across the fields like thunder. Neighbors gathered at the fence, phones out, whispering. Karen's smirk faded as the ground shook. For the first time, she realized this wasn't a bluff. The tires rolled forward, slow and steady. The front wheels climbed the Bentley's hood, metal groaning as it buckled under the weight. Karen screamed, her voice cutting through the air. But inside the cab, I couldn't help but laugh. For once, she wasn't in control. I was. In that moment, it wasn't about revenge. It was about survival. Karen thought money and rules could break me. But when the dust settled and her precious Bentley lay mangled under my tractor, she finally understood. Out here, horsepower beats arrogance every time.